Gdansk traces its origins to a settlement from the 10th century that developed into a vital trading port on the Baltic Sea. In the 14th century, the city joined the Hanseatic League and became one of Northern Europe's most influential maritime hubs. On 1st of September 1939, the first shots of World War II were fired at the Westerplatte Peninsula, marking the outbreak of the conflict. In August 1980, the Gdansk shipyard gave rise to the Solidarity movement under Lech Wałęsa, setting in motion the end of communist rule in Poland. Following extensive reconstruction after wartime destruction, Gdansk today stands as a living record of resilience and historical preservation. The four-gate complex from the 14th century formed the western entrance to Gdansk's medieval fortifications along Długa Street. Consisting of two gatehouses connected by a defensive wall, it once controlled access to the royal route leading to the Long Market. The Golden Gate, Złota Brama, built between 1612 and 1614, marks the eastern end of Gdansk's royal route on Długa Street. Lined with elaborately decorated townhouses once owned by the city's wealthiest merchants and officials, it reflects Gdansk's prosperity during its Hanseatic Golden Age. Długa Street, first mentioned in the 13th century, served as the main axis of medieval Gdansk and was part of the ceremonial royal route. Its carefully reconstructed architecture showcases a blend of Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles, preserving the street's historic character following wartime devastation. The Neptune Fountain, crowned by a bronze statue of the Roman sea god, was installed in 1615 as a symbol of Gdansk's maritime strength. Removed and hidden during World War II to protect it from damage, the fountain was returned to its original location and fully restored by 1954. Constructed between 1564 and 1568 in a Dutch-inspired Renaissance style by the Van den Block family, the Green Gate marks the western end of Gdansk's royal route along the Motława River. Originally designed as a ceremonial residence for Polish monarchs visiting the city, its ornate portal and attic story are decorated with sculpted heraldic and allegorical motifs. After extensive damage in World War II, the gate was carefully reconstructed and now hosts exhibitions of the National Museum. The Motława River has influenced Gdańsk's development since the 12th century, connecting the city to the Baltic Sea and the Vistula Lagoon via a network of canals. In the 19th century, the riverfront became the site of the Gdansk shipyard, which later was central to the formation of the Solidarity movement. Along its banks, towering medieval granaries, where grain was stored and shipped across Europe. Damage to riverside structures during wartime was meticulously repaired in the post-1945 reconstruction, restoring historic wharves, crane towers, and waterfront facades. Today, the waters of the Motława are crossed by charming barges and lined with cafes, museums, and reconstructed merchant houses that honor Gdansk's maritime heritage. The Żuraw, or Old Crane, was constructed between 1442 and 1444 and stood as the largest medieval port crane in Europe. Its timber superstructure rested on two Gothic brick towers and housed a human-powered treadwheel operated by dock workers. For centuries, it lifted heavy cargo such as barrels, stone blocks, and ship masts from vessels on the Motława River to the quays. The crane was reconstructed in the 1950s using original plans and period illustrations. A small passenger ferry operates throughout the year from Gdansk's Granaries Quay, transporting travelers across the Motława River to reach the tip of the Westerplatte Peninsula. The crossing offers panoramic views of crane towers, shipyard cranes, and the reconstructed waterfront before arriving at the site where European history changed forever. Westerplatte is renowned as the place where the first shots of World War II were fired on 1st of September 1939, during the Polish garrison's heroic week-long defense against the German battleship Schleswig-Holstein. Today, the peninsula features evocative ruins of guardhouses, barracks foundations, and reminders of trench fortifications, interspersed with informative memorials. Ulica Mariacka Street, laid out in the 13th century, connects the main town square to the towering St. Mary's Basilica. The street is famous for its amber workshops, where artisans have crafted Baltic amber jewelry in vaulted cellars for centuries. Once home to affluent merchant families, its narrow cobbled street is lined by elegant Gothic and Renaissance townhouses. Today, wisteria-clad facades and ornate doorways evoke Gdansk's golden age of trade and craftsmanship. The main town hall, originally constructed in the late 14th century and extended through the 15th and 16th centuries, showcases Gothic and Renaissance architectural styles. Its clock tower, which stands 83 meters high and was added in 1561, offers stunning views over Gdansk's historic skyline. After suffering damage during the war, the town hall was rebuilt using archival drawings and surviving fragments. Today, it houses the Historical Museum of the City of Gdansk, displaying period furnishings, civic regalia, and exhibits on the city's political and cultural history.